Okay, 2196, good luck. So we've not played before, no head-to-head score. Whoa, what the heck? 4,000 games for my opponent. I just saw the rating there, only 700 in bullet, but only 6 games. We must have lost them all. Okay, let's just develop. I'm assuming that anyway. I'll check the accounts after the games have been played, but yeah, you should normally see the ratings for most players broadly the same. It's a little bit odd when you see a large gap there. I'm just going to develop in Castle. Okay, I'm going to go c6 instead of b6, or at least initially. Let's play a rook over and jump across. We're probably going to end up trading in the middle, so we might put the knight where the other knight is after it trades off. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It's all fairly standard, so we've got a choice of where to pop the knight. Actually, for now, I'm just going to go more cautiously and just make sure we guard the square while we try and figure out how we get this bishop into the game. So what do we do here? Knight down, trade, bishop takes would be good for my opponent. So I'm just going to try and deal out the bishop this way, probably on its natural square. Actually, is the Greek gift on now? Takes. I don't think it is because I've got my knight back. So I might need to push a pawn, but that's a very big target anyhow. So he's trying to create this. Okay, I'll develop the bishop anywhere. But now I can't come across because of this one. Here, I'm a straight target here. Then I'm not coming across. It's an awkward position, this. But I am potentially threatening up and takes. I'm not now. I'm not now, am I? So what about bishop up here and back? That looks sensible, doesn't it? Here, if either piece jumps in, I've got the option to take and shift my queen. Yeah, I like the look of that, actually. I'm going to go here and potentially just fianchetto the other side. Yeah, I've got a slight little bit of a headache, but not too bad. But I get very bad allergies and hay fever, and it's the worst time of the year for that. So if the concentration's not there, it's just not there. It wasn't in the last game I played. It was a poor game. I still don't think the Greek gift is on because of the knight being there as well as the king. I think I'm safe to take and run. But it always could be on, you never know. There's a lot of pieces swarming around, but I'm looking at doing this and dropping back. Then it's a case of, does the pawn fly down the board? Does he just try and blast straight away? But right now I can take and get a tempo attacking the queen. But it could still be on. Queen moves somewhere, and then we could still be in a bit of difficulty, you never know. So he's just gone for a slow, steady move. Okay. So can I do this idea then, just to trade a piece off? I just argue in the long run that knight might be better than my bishop. Is that feasible? I'm not sure. I could try and do this just in case he's getting ready to blast forward, which he could be actually, couldn't he? But then one move is just causing a weakness somewhere else. That was my original intention, but am I just conceding space? But not sure, not sure. Because that's the other option. Oh, I've got knight up actually, don't I? What's wrong with bringing the knight into the game? See where he goes. But then I'm not coming back. It's not a bad idea necessarily, that though. And then maybe rook across. I'm not sure what to do here. I wonder if I can sack here. Takes, takes, queen takes, and takes looks tempting actually, doesn't it? What's wrong with that? I'm going to play that. I'm just going to try and mix it up a little bit and just push a pawn. If he takes, I'll take. If he grabs the pawn, we'll try and open the defences. If it's bad, but it mixes it up. It breaks the symmetry. Maybe in a bad way, but at least it does something. Well, he's just pushed the pawn forward. So now my bishop's going to struggle to get into the game somewhat. And I could do with a knight zigzagging round now. So maybe this concept comes back into play. Now I can go a knight here and round though, can't I? And hit the bishop and then drop back. And we've got a nice square. But this bishop's going to be awkward to get into the game now. So I think I need to start the process. So I'm going to hit the bishop. Pre-move in case he takes, but I don't think he will. But once my knight comes here, though, again, the Greek gift could be back on, and he's actually come forward instead. Okay, well, can't I just drop back now and attack that bishop? Here, you just simply take. That's no good. Yeah, I think I just drop back there, and the bishop will probably then go back, but it stops my knight coming here. I can always just go back again, I guess. It's very awkward for me to create anything here. Like I say, the bishop is just kind of stuck now. That might have been a mistake pushing this pawn. So that's my only real long-term chance, isn't it? I'm just going to put the bishop back because I need to try and bring the knight into the middle. Guess I could go forward with the queen. Oh, he's happy to trade though. Now that might mix things up a bit. Takes. If he goes with a bishop, I'll just trade everything. But it mixes everything up. It gives us a square for the queen to develop. Or maybe we go here, I'm not sure. We've got this. So we've got options at least now. So here, if you come forward a take, if you create a pin, then I might just lose on the spot. So here, f4 might be a move, even though it looks like I can take. The knight can't really jump back and guard. You could sack it, but yeah, I think that's a mistake. So here, I think f4 is just strong. So this and one of the rooks across might be my only option, but I do have queen here as well to hit the pawn. And maybe with a view to pushing up and hitting this one. Then activate my bishop. It's very dubious this, because I'm putting the queen on the wrong side of the board. I'm just trying to develop pieces and get my bishop into play. But it could be a plain blunder, because the queen is then going away from the action. The kings are on the other side. Rook down could be a bit of a problem. Oh, he has pushed forward, so now can't I just push up then? Again, might be the same issue. You can jump across. But then I can just take, right? I'm going to just push because I'm just creating a basic threat. But yeah, rook down is still an issue. Maybe I've got bishop back or bishop up. I'm just trying to develop my pieces and get into the game and hopefully not get checkmated in the process. I'll get the cursor off the board. Yeah, if I play one of the rooks to d8, I think he'll just play rook to d6, and I'm never going to shift it, am I? So that's a problem. You can probably just plant the rook on d6 immediately. So yeah, it feels like we're on the back foot for this one. It feels like it. Okay, so can I sack again here? Here, takes, and just plant this and hope that's good enough. Takes, and this is a problem, but I do still have a move. And maybe I just come here, I'm not sure. Queen back, again, I'm not really able to take here. Here, trade, rook across. Rook down, yeah, I don't like that, but takes, is that a blunder opening the file? Maybe. Maybe it is. So here, trade, rook across, rook d4. I've just got nothing, have I? So I think I'm going to have to take. I'm just going to have to take and hope I'm not lost. If I am, I am. I don't think I could afford not to take there. Okay, so shift the bishop. And then what on earth do we do with it now? If I could do something like this, it's still not going anywhere with the knight being here. Knight around could still be a plan, but then you feel the Greek gift idea again. Knight back covers this. Oh, he's offering a trade. Now that I didn't expect. So can I just drop back here now and actually threaten to capture this? I don't think it's a real threat, but trade something takes. I'm going to trade there just because I don't see anything better to do. I think you go with a pawn, but now I can plant my bishop. Ah, but do I go this way now? I'm going to come here with a view to coming in the middle. And hope I can not lose this pawn. That might have been better, just cleanly going here, but... Oh, it's taken now. Okay, so we might end up simplifying here. If the rook comes in, it's getting boxed in permanently. It's not getting kicked out, but it's getting boxed in. That's what he's gone for, so I'm going to have to go here. But I could simply go here and stop him pushing the pawn, then I can expand, can't I? Yeah. My instincts are to go here and push. I'm going to do that. Trust my instincts this time. I'm not playing well enough to calculate with my headache. Well, it's a very slight headache. It's not too bad, but I'm just going to try and push the pawn now and leave these isolated. But again, f4, I can't really stop it. We have opposite coloured bishops, so not a massive amount I can do. Okay, for now I'll just solidify with a view to doubling up at some point. I wonder if I could even take and allow this and just bring my king behind. You're not getting in, are you? Or not easily. But otherwise, if I do this and just simply push, it's got to be the best plan, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to go here and push the pawn. Unless, you know, if you get your bishop back, you get your bishop back. Fair enough. Maybe I go here and I target this. Not much I can do. Bishop back, and it's just... I'm completely bogged down, aren't I? Stuck. Yeah, that's what he's gone for. I think I'll offer a draw. There's not much else I can do there. Okay, now I'm just going to shuffle. Somehow I won't offer a draw again. So here's no good. So what about this now? He's going to try and double up on the 7th rank, I think. So I'm just going to go back here. If a rook comes in, I'll simply trade and get behind my pawn. Actually, can I go here? What's wrong with that? Or even here? Trade. Might be a mistake, but at some point I might actually be able to push here. I'm looking at this and this. Here. If you come down, I can always go here. Trade back. I'm going to gamble and go for it because I'm a minute down on the clock now, so I'm going to risk it. I probably shouldn't have done that because it's a pretty solid position. I probably shouldn't have, but you can imagine he could eventually get doubled on the 7th rank. Or doubled on the 8th rank. Oh, my heater's gone off there. Just click that back on. If rook down, I think I simply trade and I play a rook across, but I don't really need to play rook across. My bishop guards all the pawns. So I could just leave my rook where it is and king across, rook up, offer the trades. It's fairly solid for both of us, isn't it? It's hard to create a chance without taking a serious potentially losing risk. It's hard to do anything. Okay, so he's played rook across, so he's maybe tempting me to go here. I'm just going to play quickly king up just so I don't burn all the clock like I just did. Here, you take... Can I leave a rook here and try and pile through something like that? But again, it's really difficult to see it working, isn't it? Really tough to see it working. So I think he wants me to go here. Rook up, and he might do this. Here is no good. Yeah, I'm going to have to push the pawn. Okay. I'm just wondering whether to simply push this pawn now. I have got rook this way, but then He can come here. Check, check, back. That's no good. So that's not an option. I'm going to take a chance and play on. I'm just going to run the king up. I'm going to sack a pawn and just take a chance. Why not? Okay, he's gone back. So can I go here and sack? Oh, here takes... I'm just going to bring the rook here. I'm just going to sit and hold now, I think. I don't think I can create anything. Here, I can't go any further forward. Okay, let's just pretend for a move that we're going to push. We're not really, we're just going to come back. But here, if he goes with a pawn, I've got a safe square for my king. Let's come right across then. I don't think there's anything for me at all, is there? So do I do this and this then? Here, is it locking it down? I'm not sure it is. Here, if I do this, can you just ignore it and push? Maybe you can. Let's play the king up and the rook back. Okay, I'm probably going to have to run back, aren't I? Yeah, there's nothing for me here at all. Let's just run back. I do have a bishop at some point that can step forward, but then this is loose. So I'm looking at coming back and just releasing the rook pawn up. But I've given away too much time here now. Okay, we have to play quickly now. And at some point, I guess I might have to do this, but then I'm weakening this. Everything's collapsing, so there's not much I can do. He's going to try and blast through. It's just a case of how. And I'm just going to try and sit and hold. Or throw this up, but... then these collapse. Not easy, is it? Not easy. Oh, he's gone for it now. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 moves I need. I have to do this and come round. I have to be here, and the bishop holds the other one. Nothing else I can do. If he comes here, I just shuffle. Oh, he's gone for it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to try and come this way now then. I'm not sure if I could have stepped up there, possibly. Again, I should have just stepped up. He's got the opposition though, hasn't he? Yeah, it's a threefold draw with 30 seconds left each, so it'll be interesting to see what the engine says there. I don't think I was ever better at all in that game. So let's put it through and see what the engine says. It just takes a few seconds to populate, but yeah, considering my bit of a headache here, I thought I managed to hold on pretty well there. But right at the end we are completely flatline, as you can see. So we have blundered somewhere here and white was winning. So in this position I've blundered with the king across. And I should have stepped up instead. Yes, I should have stepped up. So that was a blunder. So I've given white a chance. So white is essentially better or level the whole game. So we've done well to manage to get a draw there, getting solo on time. So we were never better in this game at all. Well, apart from technically 0.5 there. Yeah, same. We should have brought the bishop this way and boxed the rook in and took a chance with this. So that was my slight mistake there. But considering overall, not bad. 88% versus 89%. 27 centre pawn lost 25. My average is 32. So overall, then not too bad there.